We got the black wires coming into the...
Yep, so what this does is this just clips into your cap and rotor.
Is there any way do you think that you could just pull and then maybe tug up there?
Well, that's what I'm trying to do is just wiggle them and see what we're dealing with.
Let's see if we can do a tug of war thing going on here. Oh, come on here, son.
I'm going to wiggle one. Let's do this. I got this one with the black wire, or the black tape on it. Can you tug on it? Okay. That, pull it again. Okay, you're good. I've got that one located. So this one with the tape
is the second.
Is that one. So the second, so we got two there. Okay, it snaps into there. All right, so I'm assuming since this is out the left side, tug on that number one. Can you feel me wiggle it?
Pull this out.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Number one, baby. Snap that in.
I used to race motocross. I know a little bit about this shit. All right.
Okay. So we got 1 and 2 done. We just need to figure out 3 and 4.
Okay.
All right, 3 on top. So where are these? Okay.
Yep. That's the second middle one.
That's 3.
This is this one. Yep, right in the center.
Okay. That's 3 and it snapped in.
Let me screw that. Screw this bad boy down.
So that only leaves us with one other option, and that is Quattro. Oh, if my dad could see me now, he might actually be proud. All right.
Snap down.
Range, cool. We're good on oil. We got any pliers or anything, Taylor, to tighten in this number 3 that was out?
Yeah, let me go grab them. That's not much of fucking around.
That is not fun, no. Doesn't need to be He-Man, just snug, dude.
Yeah, it's on there.
All right.
Ain't going nowhere.
So, I got gas in there. And oil.
Hopefully it's still charged. They charged it for us.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, the farmer lefty, the guy that
Okay.
was helping us out with this, he had it charged up for us. There we got
Some starter fluid. Oh,
did it pop off?
got it.
Nice. Alright, you probably know where that goes.
That's gotta be oil. Where's air? Looking for the air. Air or carb. Or were they just spraying the
I didn't even see what they
spraying
were
it down in the cylinder well?
Maybe. Yeah, maybe that's why they had the
3 out.
Yeah. Huh? Well, do you want
It's got a fire, man.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'd never had a tractor, so
Yeah, me either.
usually you spray it in the carb in the cold.
Yeah. Should
Or
even,
we can try it.
we can just give it a shot. Neutral.
Yep. Now, is this our clutch? Pull. Pull to start.
Oh, it's a push. Right here. You want me to hop on now?
Now we got her to fire, and
Turn.
let's try spraying
Okay.
in that third cylinder bay. What is this? This has got to be gas. Let me try this real quick. Let's not kill the battery. Let's try that, dude.
Smells like something.
She wants to.
I wonder what
Fuel's
this,
getting
you
through.
think? I wonder what this is, if this is the speed or not.
Gas is up there on the
This thing?
on your column. I think this runs your PTO,
Oh, okay.
and then you got like brake, clutch, and maybe that's what does this do?
Those brakes.
That's the brake.
Yeah, these are both the brakes.
These are clutch. Okay, so we got a clutch and two brakes. That's good. So that is gas on the column.
Gotta get this to start. We'll make next season.
It's not
next
open wide
week's.
enough, dude.
Yeah.
Just a hair more, man. There you go. What is it? Fuel on and off. That's all. It should be open there.
Hey, Cal.
Yeah, does he know about tractors?
He does. Cal, come here. Please.
Honey, you gonna plant? No.
Well, before we
Alright.
spray that in there, let's ask him because I'm not quite
He was
sure
working
either.
on it. He likes me.
Underground.
Nice. We'll see.
I mean, like my whole goal for the day was
See
get the
if
one
it's
bed
right.
planted
We
with
can't use
turnips.
it for anything,
I
but
come
we
over.
have fun with it.
Yeah, you want to plant?
Well, if we can get her running,
Well,
hopefully
if I
we can
get
till
done
up
with
what we
this in
need.
time.
Sell the bastard.
That's a good point.
After we till it up, what do we
Sure,
need it
could
for?
just- we like to till up in groups as of now, anyways, because it brings us together. I don't know. That's just what they do. It's fun. Were you guys spraying the starter fluid in the
Third cylinder.
cylinders?
No, we were just spraying it in the air filter.
Where's the air filter at on this?
I'll show you.
That's why
That'd
I
be
called
awesome.
you, my dude.
What's that, brother?
So
that's
that'd be
what-
awesome.
No stress.
Find it. On your side?
This thing?
That's it.
Just inside here?
That's it.
All right.
Yep.
Here, let's get that third cylinder, that spark plug put back in.
You good to go then?
No, stay over here. Help us.
I was supposed
Oh,
to
you
plant
got
turnips,
stuff?
but I mean, if you want, but I got turnips like
Oh, if you want, gotta go
whole
do
goal
that.
for the day to get them in the ground.
Oh, you're good.
Yeah.
Then. You good?
Now I'm sure that,
You know how to drive this, though, don't you?
of course, yes.
Yeah, that's kind of.
This has 4 spark plugs, right?
Yep.
I was told, and if you look in there, that first spark plug has been replaced by the one out of that little generator. Red did it.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know anything about spark plugs, right? But they have a different
gap.
Yeah, and they also have the level they go into the cylinder, right? Different amount of threads on each one. I would highly suggest putting in the original one that is made for this motor.
Do we know where that is?
It's up there on the. I assume I saw one sitting there that it has to be the right one. That one's gone. It's in there.
So it was the first cylinder that he
First
changed the
cylinder,
plug?
you can see it's a different shape, right? And it'll still spark.
Do you know where the gas is on this? Like how to make it go?
Well, you know, it's going to have the throttle.
This is That's your gas.
This is like a slow thing, you know, it goes faster, but then you change gears, it goes faster or slower, but you
Yeah,
have
yeah.
to start in the gear you want to go in. So you're trying to go in third?
So when we're trying to start it, you know how you give it like if you like say like if I'm trying to start my motorcycle and you give it gas to
Yep.
kind of get
There's
it
no
to,
getting that.
There's no like that.
That's what
Oh,
the ether
okay.
does.
Okay.
It's just keep the throttle low, don't rev it too hard when you first start it is all.
Is this low then?
That's the low.
Forward's always low and fast is back.
Fast is always back.
Okay.
And I think it's because if you fall or something, then you fall into it and it slows you down.
Makes sense. Seems logical.
Yeah, but you know, I never run this tractor before, and there's
Yeah, no,
every
we'll get
rule
it figured out.
is broken. You know what I mean? Like you just don't know. In the tractors that I've used, it's always faster as you go back.
Okay.
But the thing about old equipment is, don't rev it up right away. You can blow the rings.
Just let her warm up.
Just let it warm up. You know, it's close though, man. This is a beautiful tractor.
So,
Thank you, Cal.
My pleasure, bro. Hey, I'll get that spark plug and bring it back for you.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
they all look the same, dude. They're all auto lights with 85 on them.
We can just finish that before he brings it back. We'll spray that shit in there and see what happens.
Because this one looks newer, the 4th cylinder. That is the different one. That should be plenty, man. All right. Must be lights. That's our clutch. Give it a shot. Give it a shot. Yeah, let's just try with that other
Spark plug.
spark plug.
Oh, maybe that one's different.
Yeah, it's that 4th cylinder one. That's the one we got to change.
What's this stuff for?
So this appears to be a beautiful spark plug to me. I don't see anything wrong with it at all. And I'm sure that's the proper one for the equipment.
Autolite 85? Yes, sir.
But look at I mean, there's no carbon buildup.
No,
It's gorgeous. It's not
should
corroded.
fire.
It's beautiful.
Should fire just
Okay.
fine.
So,
Now, what's the jar? Is that like a fuel catch-all? Should that be filled with fuel?
no. That catches the moisture that the tank naturally
Okay.
protects. So it should be like.
Well, I know it's
water.
like. I don't know if it had to be filled or primed.
Doesn't.
Okay.
Nothing.
Because the parts that I brought was new cap.
Yeah, we need
Rotor.
a new rotor. That's what
That's-
we really need.
It's
Now,
on.
Yeah, but let me tell you what happened last time.
Mhm.
Okay. Now he brought a new cap and rotor, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he put it on, and the made in China parts didn't fit perfectly. I mean, they fit in there perfectly, but when the engine turned, the rotor spins and hits the connect, right? Well, it hit. Here's the thing, spinning. It hit like this, and broke the rotor immediately. So you need to take the rotor and check it and see if it spins and hits on the cap, and if it does, file off a little bit of the rotor so that it's not hitting on the cap on the
Would you like
side.
to pop it off with me and check it out?
Yeah, let's
Because
check
we
it
got
out.
it all.
Yeah, let's check it out. That's what happened last time.
Yep. That side's
So if
unclipped.
your hands are greasy, you go ahead. I'll just take a
Yep.
look.
Oh man.
Oh, I got to cut my hair today. Damn. So, 2 things on my list: get some or some turnips planted and
Cut your hair.
cut my hair.
Well, your second one should be pretty easy.
Yeah, exactly.
Does it seem like it's
It
hitting?
does. It looks like somebody already grown it off. Is what happened. The question is because it should have a little bell out and see how there's dust on it. So then I assume that it got ground off a little bit. If the gap is too far, does that make sense? Then the spark won't transfer either.
Correct.
See, that one too's been ground off already. That's not factory. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, it should be belled out. So we need to decide if it's been ground off too much. So what I do is pull this sucker out of here without breaking the spark plug wires. Oh. Yep. I got it.
There's one. Let me.
Can you?
There you
Yes.
go.
So see, look at that metal in there.
Yep.
You see that? How'd that get in there? And that's been ground off too. So that sits in there and then it spins. Look at, you see, where it's hitting, it's too far.
It's too far.
It's too far. See it? See the spark jumps from this to that.
The cylinder.
And then it goes
yeah.
up the spark plug. If you put this right on there where it sits in there, look at the distance. It should be like that. Because
Oh,
the spark
okay.
jumps between
So it needs to be
a hair
longer.
longer. That's what I think is happening.
Is the problem, 'cause
the
it's not
electricity
causing
comes in
fire.
here. It's not causing fire, right? You can check that by putting this back in, then you pull out the spark plug that's already out, put it back on the cap, and then take that spark plug and put it close to the metal, right?
Mhm.
And then when you turn the engine over, you'll see the spark because it'll ground here.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But that's what I think is happening. I think see the powder on it. I
Yep,
think
that's not long
the
enough.
same thing. The parts guy was worried that the same thing would happen, that it would bust off when it hit this side, because I mean it hit just right on there, and it just it obliterated.
Shot
it.
off.
And a bunch of it went into the transfer case. Everything. See the metal in there? There's little shards.
Yeah.
That's from the old one being broken. I think that it's just too far of a distance. I think that the gap is before it was too much. Now it's too little. That's what I think is happening. But,
pretty much we
but,
need to
but
order
we
one
can
of
test
these.
that theory by doing what I just said.
Okay,
You know,
well, let's test
put
it.
it back together,
Yep.
and then
Do you want to try it now with this? This one's up.
doesn't matter. Doesn't make a difference because all that and that is this, you know, on the cam keeps that exactly on here no matter
Mhm.
what. No matter what, that's going to hit on there. This will just flex more depending on what's going on, right? That's a big. This one's not as bad. Let's try this one. This one's not as bad. Look at
Okay.
it. It's much better.
Sounds great.
Yep.
I'm game.
Okay,
Let's
I
put
want to
that-
double check it though.
Yeah, let's check.
I want to double check. Let's actually spin
Is
it a
there
little
no way
bit.
to like slide this forward? a
It
little
doesn't
bit more?
slide, but you can grind. You can take off. You can't
can't
put it back. But let's set this down and actually do a little test, you know.